everyone, and welcome to another episode of Crafty Beer Reviews. Today I have a very special and a very limited edition beer sitting in front of me. And what makes this beer so special? Well, this is actually going to be my very first homebrew review, and this is the first homebrew that I've had from another fellow beer tuber. So awesome, awesome stuff. And who do I have to thank for this? What is probably a very delicious beer. None other than DJ over at DJ's BrewTube for hooking me up with this. That's right, this is some of DJ's own beer. All his stuff is under the Simple Plan Fermentation Project and Mueller Beer Factory. Really cool stuff. I love that label. This is his Trump Card Imperial Oatmeal Stout. Now, he's got all the info you need on this bottle. He's got the bottling date on the cap, which is August, so that tells me this is about 4 months old at time of reviewing. He also has the ingredients. So for grains, he's using English pale malt, flaked oats, roasted barley, Cara Munich chocolate malt, and Cara Pils. And for the hops, he's using Columbus and East Kent Golding. This clocks in at 10% and 50 IBUs. But yeah, this is awesome. DJ, thank you for sending this, man. I am so excited. I know that this is going to be great. Guys, go check out DJ's channel if you have not done so. There will be a link in the description. There will be a link in the corner right there, so go check it out. I promise you will not be disappointed. But yeah, since this is a homebrew review, I'm going to be doing this a little bit differently than I do for, obviously, you know, professional brewing companies. So let's go ahead and check out that, you know, look right there. I mean, that is, I don't know, it looks great to me. It's pretty much pitch black. I get a touch of light come through the bottom, but that is very black. It's got a nice khaki tan head. Look at that glass lacing, too. That is very impressive. I don't know about you guys. I can't wait to get an aroma on this, so without further ado, let's go ahead and do so. Oh, that is really nice. Up front, I'm getting a lot of chocolate in this. Yeah, I'm getting milk chocolate. I'm getting semi-bittersweet dark chocolate in there as well. I'm getting a touch of alcohol. It's not boozy, but I can definitely smell the alcohol just a little bit. Definitely get some caramel sweetness, some nice roasted malt notes as well. Yeah, wow, that is really nice though. It's big time on that chocolate, big time on the roastiness. Yeah, a touch of caramel sweetness. It smells like a really balanced Imperial Stout. Yeah, this smells really well done. DJ, dude, I gotta hand it to you just based on the aroma. Awesome. I mean, I've certainly never made a beer that smells this good, so kudos to you. Guys, let's go ahead and take our first sip. Oh, man. Wow. Wow, DJ, I'm impressed, dude. I really am. That's very, very tasty. Oh, you know what? I gotta say, I don't know if this was handed to me blind. I don't think I could tell you that this was homebrewed, honestly. This is really, really well done. Up front, I'm getting a ton of milk chocolate. It's really nice, sweet, rich milk chocolate. Definitely getting a ton of that bittersweet dark chocolate in there as well. Yeah, definitely getting a lot more of that roasted malt note in the actual taste. In the aroma, it was a little bit more of a subtle note. I definitely think that chocolate dominated just a bit, but there's a ton of roast. It's kind of that nice kind of charred roast, too. Very, very nice on the back end. That is great because it, you know, provides that bitterness that kind of balances out the sweetness. Definitely getting a little bit of that caramel sweetness that I got in the aroma, too, in there. It kind of balances with that roasty note, but this is great. I'm really loving this. There's even a little bit up front. There's kind of these, you know, fruity esters from the yeast, and it's kind of like maybe a touch of some dark fruit starting to develop. Again, like a little bit of a subtle, maybe fig or plum type of note. Definitely, I think, as this beer continues to age, I think it's one of those Imperial Stouts that'll really blossom with a lot of dark fruit, which is cool, because you definitely get those kind of yeast character in there for sure, but it's got big chocolate, big roast, I mean, really nice, and then it's got a great mouthfeel. Those flaked oats, dude, nice job, because there's so many Imperial Stouts that I think, you know, the mouthfeel would be too thin or it's just not thick enough. The mouthfeel is perfect. It's coating, it's creamy, it's almost chewy to a point, really nicely done. It's definitely on the full side of, or excuse me, it's a full body, but it's kind of like full medium, not full, which is really nice. This is just, it's really well done, guys. I'm impressed, dude. I know I've said it several times, but this is just awesome, because I've had a lot of homebrew that taste like homebrew. I know you guys know what I'm talking about, and this one doesn't, so yeah, cool stuff. Yeah, really, at this point, my only complaint would be the alcohol, and it's not overly boozy. Again, like I said, I could definitely smell it, but it wasn't like overly intense. It wasn't, you know, these big like ethanol type of deal or anything like that. I couldn't taste it. I do get a big warmth as it goes down, but you know, it's also 10%, so you expect something. But I mean, you know, again, I'm just trying to like, it's kind of a nitpick, you know, turn down the booze just a tiny bit. And this beer is just, I mean, it's great though. It really is fantastic. If you guys are lucky enough to know DJ, to talk to him, trade with him, trade for this beer. Seriously, if he's got enough, let me say this. Ask him if he has enough before everyone starts, you know, bombarding him. But this is fantastic stuff, dude. Maybe, you know, I don't know. This is just, it's great. This is really awesome. Now, of course, since this is a home brew and it's not a production brew, I'm not going to assign it a grade, because that really wouldn't be fair, since, you know, there's just, it's a big difference. But in my book, dude, two thumbs way up. This is great. You know, I love the chocolate. I love the mouthfeel. I love the body. I mean, it's just a really well done beer. And it gets that nice balance between the bitter and the sweet. Because I feel like there's so many Imperial Stouts that are way too bitter or they're way too sweet, and this just finds that nice happy ground. So DJ, keep doing what you're doing, man, because I think you're making some excellent homebrew. Guys, thank you so much for watching. Of course, there will be more beer reviews. And of course, this is how craft beer started. So, cool stuff. Go check out DJ's channel. Please make sure to rate, comment, and subscribe. And remember, I hope whatever you're doing involves good craft beer. See ya.